Hello. Welcome to the Cali River Winery Expeditions. When you board one of our rafts, you can look forward to an exquisite selection of wines paired with a safe, relaxing trip down our beautiful river. My vintners and I believe our expeditions are the most romantic way to see nature's beauty while unwinding with an amazing glass of wine. It's like my grandmother used to say when she started this company. The wine can get you drunk. The river will make you wet. Spend some time with me, and I'll get you both. Wait, what the fuck, Grandma?
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared, be free bird.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 245 of Three Sheets to the Mouse. We are the podcast that likes to focus on the adult side of Disney, from parks to movies to dining. We'll cover everything Disney has to offer, including their cool treats. I'm Maria.
Jesus.
You didn't like that.
Does the teleprompter get stuck?
Speaking of,
like I'm Maria. Like almost she forgot her name, like she forgot the episode number.
because I'm a cool treat.
You a snack.
I'm a snack. I'm a sweet, cool snack. If you could see my sassy shoulders going right now.
You should do a YouTube.
We should not do YouTube.
Nobody needs
This
to
would
see.
not. No. Nobody needs
We'd
to
have
see
to,
that.
like,
That
because
would.
there's no way. I wouldn't be comfortable. We'd have to get dressed.
That would-
They would just,
You'd have to get dressed. Okay,
like,
that
I
would
wouldn't
last
be wearing
like
my
maybe 2
pajama
weeks.
shirt to record in right now. Is
I am absolutely 100% wearing pajamas right now.
Oh,
That is,
my.
but I did wear a bra for the two of you.
Oh,
Not that
yeah.
either of
'Cause-
you would care.
Well, I mean,
But you
your
know,
knees might.
my knee. Oh wow, thanks, Adam.
Your keyboard appreciates it.
Holy shit. I fucking hate you both, officially. We're only like 30 seconds in, and both of you can fuck right off tonight.
But it wasn't a fuck you, you noticed. That's all I'm
It was,
saying.
well, I'm sure I'm
that's
saving
coming.
it for later.
Yeah.
So, Adam, hi.
Hi.
Tim, hi.
I.
Mikey's not here tonight. As evidenced by that shit show of an opener.
I am
Because-
Maria.
I am Maria. That was kind of robotic, wasn't it? Adam,
Yo.
what are you drinking?
Well, I actually got my Smiler summer package yesterday, but I got it kind of
nice.
late, so I really didn't get a chance to open it. So I posted the post today, and I am drinking a beer out of it. It is from Athens, Georgia. It is Creature Comforts Brewing Company, and it is the Tropicalia. Sure, I'm killing that. And it's an India Pale Ale, and it's ripe and juicy, aromatic, and balanced. And it's actually pretty good.
You mean aromatic?
Sure, that too.
I don't know what you said, but
No, I know
as
it
soon
was
as you
wrong.
said it, I was like,
It's okay. It's all
I
facetious.
don't know about that. It's all facetious. Okay. It's a pretty can.
It is a very pretty can. It's actually
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Who had you? Do you remember?
Of course not.
Now I'm putting you on the spot.
Angela Miller. No.
Oh.
Angela Loner Miller. Lonier? Yeah. Angela had me. Angela Lonier Miller.
Mealer.
Miller.
White Coast
Tim, what do you-
Wheeler.
What are you drinking there, Tim?
I decided to treat myself today, and I picked up a bottle of Woodford Reserve Double Oak. I haven't had it in a while, and it's really good. It's hit the
I'm
spot.
pretty sure we have a bottle of that upstairs. And as Todd is editing this, he's probably like, nope, we don't. Nope. I know we have Woodford upstairs. Maybe it's not the double oaked. I don't know. I had somebody, I worked the dinner shift last night, and I had, there was this huge convention at the lodge. So most of who I got was like adults. There were hardly any kids. So one guy comes in with his wife and his mother-in-law, and they did actually have their daughter with them. But he says to me, he's like, what do you have as far as bourbon? I was like, I don't know. I was like, do you want just bourbon, or are you good with like scotch or whiskey? He's like, no. Because if you would have said yes, I could have just rattled off everything that we had, and I know what we have. I just don't know which is which.
Oh no.
And so he's like, so I was like, do you like scotch and whiskey, or is it just straight bourbon? He's like, no, just bourbon. I was like, I have to go check. I'll be right back. So I came back and I rattled off a couple things, and he's like, yeah, of the Woodford. I was like, that is like the
Only
easiest
the one that you knew.
You could have just said, do you have Woodford? And I would have said, yes, I do have Woodford. And he could have then followed it up with, I would like that neat. You've got it, sir.
So for anybody visiting Maria while she's working, ask her
Just
what
ask
bourbons
her
they
what
have. Or
No,
better yet,
no.
ask her what scotches they have, just to like mix it up.
I would be absolutely, I'd have to go look. I went to the back and I asked the bartender, I was like, hey, what kind of bourbon do we have? And she turns around and she's like, this one says bourbon. This one says bourbon. This one says bourbon. I was like, stop. I'll just write it down. Thank you. Like,
They don't give you like a cheat sheet list?
no, because we don't always have those
Oh, yeah.
items. It's really, quite honestly, our bourbon, scotch, and whiskey, unless it's a standard, we don't, like, it rotates.
That's most
Sometimes, like,
places.
sometimes we'll have Blanton's.
Wait,
sometimes we'll have Angel's Envy. Sometimes we'll have, like, it's not, we don't
Didn't
always
the
have
bar
those
we
items.
Went to though when we went to go see you had a bourbon list in your hotel.
That was, no, that was Hotel Hershey.
Oh, okay.
That was a different, that's the different resort.
Got it.
But yes, they do have a bourbon list.
Because I remember looking at a bourbon list, but
Yeah,
I just
and their
don't
bourbon
remember.
list, I think it was bourbon, scotch, whiskey, tequila. Like they have,
Yeah, they had
it was their
multiple.
liquor list.
Mhm.
Yeah, is expansive, but we're just a resort restaurant, so we don't have
All the fun.
everything. Yeah, we don't have all of them.
So Maria, what you got?
I am drinking. I have been into ciders
Seltzers?
lately.
No.
Mm-mm. Although I do. Well, my second drink is kind of a seltzer. Well, I'll explain. It is a seltzer, but it's not flavored seltzer. I don't know. Anyway, so I have been into ciders lately. So I have this is from Bishop Cider. It's a Texas Mass Mosa. It's oranges and apples, and it tastes like a mimosa. It's delicious. It's a mimosa cider, basically. It's really good.
But no
And
champagne.
it's not. No. Nope. It's just a orange cider kind of thing. It's not too sweet, which I don't really like super sweet drinks, usually. But this is so it's really good. It's like semi-sweet. It's not semi-dry. It's semi-sweet. There's a difference. Semi-dry is more on the dry side. Semi-sweet is more on the sweet side. And I don't know that that's actually accurate, but that's what I'm going with.
I'm like, is this like partly cloudy and partly sunny?
Absolutely. It's all about your taste buds and how you like it, I guess. I don't know. So, what are we talking about tonight?
But since it's summer, we are talking about how to keep cool in the parks with our favorite cool treats and alcoholic beverages. Because I realized
Yeah, yes.
I didn't really. Maria came up with the idea, and I'm like, yeah, this is really cool. You know, it's summer, and then I slowly realized that we really don't have that many like ice cream pops or like slushies that don't have alcohol in them when I'm in the parks or when I'm
Yeah.
on vacation in general. It's not so. I'll have like maybe one day I'll be in the mood for ice cream and have an ice cream cone or something, but it's not something that I always gravitate to. So
Right.
we're doing our version of, I guess, a cool down list,
Yeah,
including mostly alcoholic beverages, is what I'm gonna.
accurate.
And alcohol adjacent.
Yeah,
Snack.
yeah. Yeah, that's true. As I was writing down, because Tim was like, I only have 5. And I was like, motherfucker, I have 10.
I have a list.
I just added an 11th because I just thought of it as you were talking. I will say I have some fairly controversial ones.
Controversial?
Yeah, I don't know that you're going to agree with some of my picks.
Oh, wait, here's a shock. I already know what's on there that I already know I'm not going to like, so...
Well, whatever.
There's always the one that I don't get the thing behind. So I guess we'll jump right into it, and I know what... Can I guess what it... Can you guess what I'm thinking about?
Okay, so here's what I was thinking. We'll let Tim do his list first since he only has 5.
Oh, I thought we were just going to do round robin it.
Well, I figured we would, but I don't want to take one of Tim's 5 and like him have,
Nothing to say.
and him be like the second round, be like, well, I only have one left.
I guarantee the one that I am talking about right now did not make Tim's list.
Probably not. You're probably right.
All right, so Tim, what do you got for your first then?
Well, the first one is the obvious. Everybody knows the from the Vin de Chef de France, the Lejeune slush.
Yes.
That did not make my list.
Really?
Really?
No.
Oh, so refreshing on a hot day.
It's good. Well, okay. So one, I knew one of you would put it on your list, so I didn't even bother. But I definitely am a citron slush fan.
Well, the Lejeune can be either.
Either or, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's
okay.
just double shot.
But I prefer the Grand Marnier one. The orange.
Yeah, I prefer the citron. The Grand Marnier is too sweet for me.
It is
Grand
sweet,
Marnier
but I
is
like
sweet,
it.
but I like it.
Yeah.
So it's Grand Marnier,
That's a good
rum,
pick.
Grey Goose, orange juice, and another shot of Grand Marnier. It's 1995. It went up a lot.
No, it's always been about $20.
That is.
No, it was like 14. What it used to be. I thought.
14 is the
expensive.
regular. 15, because it did make my list, and I don't know where the hell it is. But $14.50 is for the single, $19.50 is for the double. And just since we're on it, so the citron is Grey Goose, citron vodka, and just lemonade. There's not much in it,
Yeah,
and it's frozen.
so good.
They're
Yeah.
both very good.
That's what
had both
makes
of
them so good. It's frozen.
Mhm.
Yeah, they are definitely. If I'm not doing whatever frozen cocktail from the booth, if I'm not doing that,
Mhm.
I'm definitely doing a citron slush.
Well,
So it just stinks that, like, not stinks, it's not the right phrase, but I'm typically going to the booth,
yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
festival booth they have, just because it's a limited time. And I know that the next time I come back,
Oh,
99%
we should do
certain, yeah, that the citron slush would be there. I know. I should just, double fist it, but
Do it. And there's nothing saying you have to get the Lejeune. You can always
Yeah.
get like the single shot.
true.
And the thing I like the most about it though is that the alcohol's actually blended in the drink. It's not like a floater that they're adding on top. That's
both. Well,
Right.
if you get the extra shot, it is.
right. But
Yeah, but it's not.
It's already
The rest of it is,
Mhm.
yeah. Do we know, has anyone ever tried to get a double shot of the booth
they don't
frozen
have it.
martini? They don't. It's
No.
that one's just pre-mixed,
Yeah.
correct? Okay,
They don't have a bar back there to do it, I would assume.
Yeah.
that's
You
what
talking
I.
about the
figured, but-
Levy and Rose when they have that one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like like whatever their holiday,
They always
whatever
have
their
a different
festival
one.
booth is. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's always, but the Levy and Rose is the one that
Oh,
is
it's so good.
typical.
That was
It
really
is very
refreshing.
good. I know.
Light, refreshing.
So
My
I mean,
next
you
one-
could go and get a shot of Grand Marnier or
No.
the citron vodka.
No,
just poured
I
on
don't think
top.
it would
I don't think
fit.
it'd be. I would just add regular vodka to that.
Yeah, I just add regular vodka or some more of the.
Is that what it is? Is it just regular vodka?
I want to say it's
It's-
violet
Is it
or
flavored?
lavender.
Is it the? Well, we can look it up real quick, but I think it was the What's in the aviation? What's that? Elderflower? Isn't it
Well, there's
elderflower?
elderflower liqueur in it, I think, but
Yeah.
I think it's a vodka base.
No, I thought the aviation was gin.
It is, but there's also
You can do
elderflower in it.
both.
Yeah.
Oh. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. What's your second one?
Second one is my only non-alcoholic snack. But you can add your own alcohol, or if you go to another spot, you can get it with alcohol in it. But this is from Magic Kingdom at Aloha Isle, and it's the raspberry swirl float,
Ooh.
which is raspberry pineapple swirl soft serve and pineapple juice for $5.99. And then you can bring your own Miami tea and put it in there.
That's true. I've never had the raspberry one.
I prefer the orange, but it's no longer on the menu. But the raspberry is good too.
The orange is on the menu. It's
It's
just not at Tiki Terrace. It is
Well, it's not
at.
Tiki Terrace, it's Aloha Isle.
It's not at Aloha Isle. It's at It's at the Sunshine Tree Terrace, which is the little stand.
Oh,
Like there are two spots for it now, so you can get your regular stuff at Aloha Isle, and that's strictly your Dole Whip and
Right.
some of your seasonal stuff. Sunshine Tree Terrace, however, has your Dole Whip Orange Cup.
Yeah.
They also have a strawberry one now too.
Ooh.
that's gotta be good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
It-
The only thing that I like getting from Aloha Isle is the pineapple upside down cake,
that's good.
Dole Whip, which is, and the only, because I'm not a fan of Dole Whip, it
I like it.
eats the inside of my mouth too quickly.
Well, that's what pineapple does.
I
Mhm.
know, but if you put it on top of the cake, it's a little bit like you get both. You get the savory from, not savory. What the fuck am I talking about?
Savory. It's
You get
savory.
the cut. Well, the cake isn't super sweet.
The cake
So it
cuts
kinda
the
cuts-
sweetness, yeah.
Cuts the acid from the pineapple soft serve, and it's just so fucking good.
Too much pineapple for me.
I love
It's
pineapple.
not. It's. I do too.
I'm not keen on the taste of
A
pineapple.
whole Dole Whip float is too much pineapple for me.
I do want at least one, and this is this is not the only place you can get it now too. They also have
Mm-mm.
now the place in Springs,
Yeah.
where they actually have a booth where they had the sriracha one, which is really fucking tasty.
Oh, that's right. You tried that, didn't
Mhm.
you?
It was really really good. The cookies and cream one was actually pretty decent as well. Surprising. Didn't
Yeah, that's
expect
interesting.
it to be as good as it was.
What's the base?
I couldn't tell you. It was
Like, is it
It's been a
coconut?
minute. It's like it's not really coconutty. It's
'Cause
really
it's
hard to
not- it's
explain.
They're non-dairy. Dole Whips are not.
Yeah. It is
Well,
They
I
pineapple.
don't
mean,
have lactose.
I think it depends on which one you get too, because they do have the
Oh.
ones with the soft serve.
What?
So
Yes.
the soft serve is mostly non-dairy.
Well, I mean, so it could be the same stuff that's made out of the soft serve. Then I'm
Yeah,
not.
maybe. Interesting. All right.
But there is something new over there that I kind of want to try that I haven't had yet.
Which
So
is what?
the Tropical Serenade.
Oh, what's that?
So this is pineapple orange guava juice, coconut soft serve, in an upside down pineapple cake pop.
Yep.
It's $6.99, but I'm looking at this and I'm like, why haven't I had this?
That sounds amazingly delicious.
And they
I'm-
also just have straight up coconut now. Dole Whip.
Guys, here's the plan, okay? We're going to go to Disney in August when it's Satan's asshole hot, okay?
We'll be in the
And we're-
Bahamas.
I don't care. Cancel that. You're coming to Disney, and we will try all of these cool treats and we'll see if they work.
Well, I mean, I had the Hey Hey one that when they had it.
I didn't get that one.
It was
I really
really
wanted
good.
the
And it was
I
weird
really wanted
looking,
the
though.
Peter Pan one.
It was strange looking, but it was really tasty. And I kind of like what they're doing with the Dole Whips right now, where they have different seasonal options and they're
Different
kind of
flavors.
expanding it.
They're just
I
trying to
enjoy
make it
that.
popular again.
It's never
That's
not
true.
popular. The line for that's always fucking
Well,
insane.
No, but I don't know if it's because of the traditional or if it's because of the stuff that the seasonal
Yeah,
stuff
it's the
that they're
seasonal
offering.
Well, you can't pre-order the seasonal stuff sometimes.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, but
I don't get that.
even without the ones that you can mobile order, that line was crazy the last time we were there. So, I mean, they know their audience. They know it's always busy there.
Yes, that's true. Well, I'm done with my mimosa cider. Now I'm on to root beer seltzer from Stewart's. Nope.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of root beer to begin with, so
Ugh.
root beer has to have ice cream in it for me to have it.
I
so.
love root beer, but no.
Yeah.
Not Your Dad's root beer is pretty good, but you can only have
That's
one of them.
decent.
It's very good, yeah.
You can only have one of those, though. They're so
But
sickeningly
you can
sweet.
make your own,
Yes, they are.
like not your dad's root beer. You just
Yeah.
get root beer schnapps. I mean, it there is a thing.
Yeah. Oh, no, not a fan. Okay.
So my next
I'm gonna be on
one
the
is
struggle
from
bus.
Disney Springs, and it's at Dockside Margaritas. And it's the Orange Grove Spiced Rum Runner.
All
Can we
right.
say any of the drinks there are good?
I only ever get
there's-
that one, though.
I know.
I zero in on that one every time.
I made the horrible mistake of double fisting rum runners when we were there for 5 at 50.
Did you really double fist, or did I steal one?
No, because I fucking gave the second one away to you.
Gave or did he
attempted
steal
to
it?
No, I gave it.
You did. I don't remember if I took
did.
it from
No,
you or not.
I definitely gave it because my liver was bigger than my
Your eyes are bigger than your liver.
eyes. My eyes were bigger than my liver. Yes, thank you for correcting me. And I'm walking over with these 2 rum runners, and Adam's like, "What do you have?" I was like, 2 rum runners, and he goes, "Oh, those are strong." I was like, "Yep, I know. Drink one." And I handed it over, and he was like, "Oh, okay. I mean, I like them. I really like them." I was like, "Good, drink up. Thank you."
But
And then
this
I
is
did it
also, I
again.
think- but the problem was with this is Will was also getting me a drink at the same time.
Oh, 100%. Absolutely was happening.
There was a lot of alcohol flowing that night for me.
I did it at the end of the night again. We walked over when we were at the food trucks. There was like a bar kiosk kind of like up and around the corner of whatever shop those food trucks are across from. Ordered a drink. I paid for everybody that was with us.
That's
I think it
dangerous.
was like,
I've done that.
yeah, it was me, Todd, Will, and David swearing. Paid for all 4 of our drinks. I walked back. I took 2 sips and I gave it to Adam. I was like, I don't know why I got this. I'm too drunk.
That one I remember because
Yeah.
I didn't want this. I don't know why
Uh-huh.
I brought this.
Absolutely. That is 100% what I said. I don't know why I got this. I don't want this. And that's when I looked at Todd and I was like, we gotta go. He's like, all right. And I literally Irish goodbye. I was like, see ya. And I left. It was bad.
So for those that don't know, the Dockside Margaritas Orange Grove Spiced Rum Runner is Siesta Key Spiced Rum Blackberry Brandy, Hull's Crimped Banana, and Florida citrus juices with a float of Gosling's 151 rum, and it's $15. And Dockside is one of those bars that if you're friendly with the bartenders, they will just keep pouring.
Mm-hmm.
And they will make your drink stronger than it should be.
It has turned into a bit of a cheater hangout.
It's a wonderful spot.
The only time it's not that great is when the live
music-
band is super loud.
Yeah, it is right next to that stage.
Mm. No,
Well, no,
they
they
have
actually
a
have
little
like a
guy.
guitarist usually inside that
Oh,
little seating
I see.
area.
Okay, I thought you meant the main stage that's like right
No.
across from World of Disney. Okay, I understand. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever been there when there's a live musician at Dockside.
Seems like every time I go.
Interesting. I really wish that there were fans
Yeah,
like circulating some air.
it does get
there.
hot in there.
It is really fucking hot in there. I will say, and spoiler, Dockside is also on my list, but not for the Rum Runner. There is a way to get some kind of cool breeze, but it's not easy there.
No,
So
It's really not.
you have to really know what to look for.
but the pro tip for Dockside is don't go to the front bar.
Go to the sidebar.
No,
the
go
back.
to the back bar. Just
Go to the
walk
side,
way
too.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they have both sides open.
Usually they
They usually do.
Yeah,
They did
later on
not
in the afternoon.
on well that's okay, yes. So I was there on Monday. So I had my girls trip. We always do a girls trip in June. This year we went back down to Orlando, not really to do the parks, but to do stuff around Orlando and to really like hang out and relax at the house that we had. And I spent my last day at Springs by myself. And so I went to Dockside, and I didn't even know that they had a bar on the backside of that.
Really?
The key, I didn't realize. I'd never been back there. I ended up sitting back there, and I turned around, and they had signs up that said, like, please go to the other side to order. Like, this side of the bar is closed. Please go to the other side. So to open, I think they only have 2 bartenders. And then maybe later on in the evening, they have 4. So,
Yeah.
which totally makes sense. And then I would assume, this is the server and me talking, I would assume that they pool tips
I don't know.
because that wouldn't really
I
be
think-
fair. The front bar always has a line.
But I think the
Always.
back bar deals with the seating area, and I think
Yeah.
the waiter and the seating area pull tips.
Could be.
Oh, maybe. That's true. I don't know how they have it set up. I've also never noticed a waiter there, but I've never like sat down
Like,
and
yeah,
like really spent time there. It's always been like a walk up, walk away.
I've been planted there a few times.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
they,
I mean,
they have-
Most times it's quicker for you to get up and get your own drink from
Yes.
the bar than wait for the waiter.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. Was that your number 2 or number 3?
3.
Okay.
I got
What's your
one
number
from each
4?
park in Disney Springs. So.
Oh, look at you.
Next over to Animal Kingdom from
Oh, hi, Molly.
somebody's outside. She's not going to stop.
sorry.
Molly, come here, baby girl.
This episode will be guest host Molly. She takes
Yeah,
Mikey's
that's
place.
okay. Yeah,
Over at Thirsty River Bar, the Himalayan Ghost.
I should have realized
Yeah.
that this was. I didn't even
It's
think about that one.
Very refreshing in that park.
I stuck to frozen shit, so I think I did this wrong.
No, you. I didn't stick to. I stuck to whatever.
Okay.
mean,
So
Two-
I have tons
3
of
of
stuff.
mine are frozen.
Yeah.
2 of
I
them are
don't
not.
have that much stuff then.
So Snow Leopard Vodka, Guava, and Minute Maid Premium Lemonade. I noticed they didn't put back the strawberry lemonade. It would usually be strawberry lemonade, but I guess either they're not doing it anymore or they can't get it anymore. So now it's just regular.
It might be a little bit of both,
It could be.
Could be.
honestly.
Or whatever
I mean, with all
flavor they
the-
happen to have at the time.
Right. It might just have to be interchangeable. I mean, with all the supply chain stuff that
Yeah, 'cause
everybody is dealing with.
Not the last trip, but I think the trip before that, we were all over there getting Himalayan Ghost, and they ran out of the strawberry lemonade, and they switched to regular lemonade halfway through.
Oh,
So we got
so some of you got.
no. We
I
got
don't remember that.
Yeah, there was one with the Paganos and
They
the
ran
Adamses.
out of the strawberry. They were out of the strawberry by the time we got there.
No,
That's how we
they
found
were-
out about it. Okay. I don't know who got. We all got the same, I thought.
And the same thing, you get extra shot of Snow Leopard vodka.
Always.
Always.
They ran out of
This is
vodka one
when-
time, too.
Oh, stop it.
No, I mean, they'll make
Well-
it with other vodka, but they ran out of Snow
Yeah.
Leopard.
Oh,
They-
okay. I
They
see.
finished our round of drinks with that bottle.
Oh, man. This is the first time that I realized that getting, again, as a server, when you get a double shot of something, that makes the drink skyrocket in price.
Yep.
But not so at Thirsty River Bar, because we were with a bunch of people, and I remember Matt Holmes. I got a single, he got a double, and I was like, "Well, how much was he's like, didn't you get a double shot?" I was like, "No, how much? Like, how much was yours?" And it was like $3 more.
Well,
I'm like, "Motherfucker, I didn't realize."
well, if
I
you
need-
look at even the Legend is only like $4 or $5 more.
Well, but I had never. I think that before the Himalayan Ghost, the only thing I ever got a double shot of was the Citron Slush, and I wasn't paying for it at the time.
Fair enough.
So I wasn't paying for, like, I wasn't paying attention to, I think Todd paid for them when we got them. So I wasn't paying attention to the price difference. And every other drink that I usually get is a mixed drink that already has several different liquors in it.
Mhm.
So I don't usually ask for a double shot. But the Himalayan Ghost is definitely one that I would. And Snow Leopard vodka is very good. So good.
Last on my list. Now, I've never had one of these fully to myself. I've tried several of them that other people have had, and I think next time I go, I'm going to get one. And it's at Hollywood Studios from PV's Polar Pipeline. It's the frozen Jack and Coke.
I've never had one.
They're good, ish.
Where is it?
It's not always open. So
Is it on Sunset?
It's
Where-
it's kind of in between, right around the side from where Gertie is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So it's oh shit,
Almost the
what's that
opposite side
area
of Gertie
called?
from Min and Bill's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, on the other side of the lake,
Yep.
like right down from 50s Prime Time,
Yes.
Yes.
like
Like
around,
diagonally
still,
across,
still
like
going,
down the
still going
horseshoe.
around the
Mhm.
lake. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know that I didn't. What else do they have? Is it just a drink cart, or
well,
they have food
it's-
too?
It's just a
Actually-
frozen drink cart.
It's a
Oh.
it's a full frozen drink cart. The cool thing about this particular one though is that they do have a full service bar.
In the cart
Yes.
or in
Yeah.
the little
So-
kiosk?
It's like a
Oh,
kiosk built into like a alcove in the wall.
Yeah.
So you can get like they have different flavors of frozen drinks. The only one that's pre-mixed is the Jack Daniels. But you can get a shot of rum or a vodka, a floater on top of your frozen drink as well.
Oh.
And they have like raspberry, cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that needs to go on my list. How have I never tried this before?
Like Adam says, not always open.
Yeah, it's seasonal. From what
But I
read,
didn't even
but
realize it was there at all.
It was the only place we can get. We were able to get an alcoholic beverage early in the morning in Hollywood Studios one morning.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, wait. Woody's lunchbox.
Was
No,
Nope.
it wasn't open yet. Nothing was
Oh.
open but that. It was like
and they don't serve alcohol that early. They only do the breakfast. I don't think they have the drink ready.
No, yes, they do. I've had the adult lemonade or the grown-up
what?
lemonade in the morning.
But we were also in the front of the park, and you know, like
well,
yeah.
I mean, of
and
course.
I think we had a fast pass for
I think we were getting ready.
Frozen.
Yeah, I think we were doing Frozen the musical, the series,
Sing along.
sing
It
along.
was right.
the
It was literally
show,
right there.
I love that show so much.
It's a lot of
It's a lot of fun.
Ah, talk about finding some good AC. Holy shit.
Definitely.
That's one of the best ACs ever. You get to sit down,
Yeah,
dark
but you can't nap
theater.
because the show was so much fun, especially
No, I
given the
know.
right hosts.
Oh, so good. So good. All right, I guess that's your list, huh?
Yeah, I don't really do. I mean, I kind of felt like we were cheating doing drinks, but I don't really do cold snacks in Disney. I don't
yeah.
do Mickey bars. I don't do any of that crap. So
I didn't even put a
Yeah.
Mickey bar on my...
I put Mickey bars
List.
on mine.
Did you?
Yeah, because I went strictly Frozen stuff.
Yeah.
Everything on my list was Frozen. That's why most of mine is done already.
I mean,
Don't
he's more
not-
apt to get a Mickey bar walking to the park than I
Yes,
am.
it's true. I have gotten Mickey bars before.
Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so half of my list is Frozen.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them Tim took from me, but he missed a few.
Okay. Do you want to go next then?
Yeah, I
'Cause
might
he
as
did
well.
He didn't hit any of my
I am
list.
so surprised by that. So, I mean,
Not
Tim
at all.
didn't. I mean, the Mickey bars are all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
Here's the thing, Mickey bar, it
They
ranges
melt.
in price depending on where you're at,
Well, and they melt so
but they're
quickly.
so fucking good.
I like the cookie ones. The ones that
yeah.
are like the cookie
The
sandwich.
sandwich,
Oh,
the ice cream sandwich.
yes.
Yeah, they range in price from $5.99 to $6.25 depending on where you're at.
I wonder if that is the difference
Taxes.
in the. Well, that's what I was going to say. I wonder if that's the difference in the counties.
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's interesting.
Okay, so I cheated on my next one. And the reason why I said I'm cheating on my next one is because I'm naming a place. And I put the Plaza Ice Cream Parlor.
Never been in there.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I've never had a meal there. I always
Well,
or like
it's
at the
ice
Plaza
cream,
restaurant.
so-
Yeah. No. I mean like the
Oh.
Plaza restaurant is right next door. So
Yes.
But-
yes, Plaza Ice Cream Parlor. We were all craving ice cream, and it just The last time we were there was Tim and I, Lauren, and Chris Trossel, and we all just went in there and got like a disgusting amount of ice cream and just like we're giant kids walking down Main Street with ice cream. It was really fun.
I forgot about that.
What brand do they have? Do you remember?
Was it Edie's?
It might have been.
That's good ice cream.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was very, very tasty.
Nice. They're the ones that have the Mickey shorts.
Yes,
Sundae?
Yes.
Yep.
We didn't get that.
No,
It's-
that was
it's-
expensive. I mean, by the time we walked out of there
Very
and got
cute.
halfway down Main Street, it was just all dripping down our hands. And
Yeah.
It's
I'm sure.
just, there's something about like it kind of brings it back to being a kid with an ice cream cone walking down Main Street. I don't care
Yeah.
who you are. My next one I have is not in a park; it's at a resort,
Oh.
and fell in love with this drink. I think it was last trip, and this is the spiky pineapple.
I figured you would include this.
Oh fuck yeah! Also with the double shot, but again, this is the only place you can get a Dole Whip that's actually mixed with the rum included already. And that's the Tiki Terrace. And it's $15, and I couldn't find a price with the double shot, but I'm guessing $19.
Yeah, you're probably right. $3-4 extra
Yeah, it's not crazy, but
is typical.
I ordered one every time I was there.
Oh, really?
It's bad.
That
It's
is
really
so
bad.
funny. Now, so did you get, it comes with rum, you said, right?
Yes, it's mixed with rum.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
Banport.
does that cut the
Barbancourt?
sweetness?
What?
Does that cut the sweetness?
Well,
Or the,
it's
maybe more of the tartness because
it's
Dole
not
Whip is
as tart. It's a
super
little
tart.
more. I might say it's a little more sweet because rum is sweet to me.
Right, yeah.
And it's made with Barbancourt rum, Pango rum,
Oh, I've never heard of that.
and then you just get you get an extra shot on top, and it's a lovely day. It's a lovely
the
day.
perfect day.
I mean,
Nothing standing in my way.
funny part
Sorry.
is though, you can't get it inside.
Yeah, that's so weird.
It is
Well,
weird to me.
Is it because is it because Tiki Terrace and Pineapple Lanai are they next to each other, like around the building next to each
You
other?
can get Trader Sam's drinks at the Tiki Terrace,
Right.
Yeah.
but you cannot get the spiky pineapple, which is served at the Tiki Terrace. It's not served at Pineapple Lanai.
So no, I know, but Pineapple Lanai has Dole Whip.
Right, but they're really separate. They're far
Are
apart.
they okay?
Yeah.
I know literally nothing about the poly setup.
Yeah.
So I'm you
It's
know.
far enough apart, and again, they're not serving the spiked ones there. But yeah, it has become one of my favorite drinks.
I might need to try it next time I'm there.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I also one that he missed. Here we go. It's in Italy.
Oh, Tim!
Yeah. Well,
And
How
it's
did you
now
not pick this?
because
It's
it used to be only seasonal, and now it's.
Oh no, it's there all the time now.
It actually has a spot at the new gelateria.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, it's there permanently. It's $14. It's the Italian margarita.
Shut up! I didn't know. So the gelateria. When I was there last week, when I was in Epcot last week, that line is now, of course, like
It's good gelato though.
It's surface
too.
of the sun, fucking hot, and World Showcase has no shade
None.
and no trees, and literally, like your face is melting off your body.
Mm,
Well, they want you to go to the
So-
shops and spend your money.
Well, exactly.
well, I mean, they also
But
want you to drink. I mean,
that
as much as they
gelato-
say it.
That gelato line is fucking long.
Yeah, because it's
It was so long. Longer than any of the food booths that
it's fucking
was there.
hot.
I know, but like there's frozen drinks all over the place and but that gelato line was
Well, I mean, there's frozen drinks, but they're expensive.
yeah, true. That's true.
And gelato's kind of a safe bet, especially if you have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I kind of see why that line is
Right.
long.
And if you don't want the heaviness of ice cream,
Exactly.
you go with
It
gelato.
all
It's a
makes
little
sense.
bit lighter. Yeah.
Because
However-
gelato's just made with milk and not cream.
Yes.
There's another one that he missed. At the Joffrey's carts.
Oh.
I remembered that, but I feel like we talk about it so much that I didn't want to keep bringing
You
it.
mentioned your...
That's okay.
So, it's
Yeah.
Frozen. It's
Yeah.
the Strawberry Sunset. And
It's not
also...
frozen.
What?
Strawberry Sunset's not frozen.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. I don't remember it being frozen.
Because it melts real super quick.
Is it frozen?
I don't remember it being frozen.
How else would they float strawberry in the middle? It floats
You
through.
can just layer it. I mean, I don't remember it being frozen. I mean, it could be.
it's
I don't just remember
not.
it being frozen.
It's frozen.
It was every time we get it after we just take it off the
3
counter, it just melts.
seconds, it's melted. Like
Yeah.
it's one of those ones that
I left
melts
off the
super quick.
Dragonberry Refresher for the same reason because it's only frozen during Food and Wine.
Yeah.
Oh, where do you get that
But you
at?
didn't. You
Refreshment port.
put the Snow Leopard vodka one on there, and that's not frozen at all. So
Yeah, I know, but it's refreshing for that park.
got you.
Okay.
But that is a good one. It's one of my favorites.
Strawberry lemonade sunset. No, Disney. Oh. From the Joffrey's cart?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's frozen. I'm looking at a picture of it now. Yeah,
it's frozen.
That's frozen.
Yeah, it's frozen. So I am including that one on my list. I didn't put the price because I thought for sure Tim was going to grab it, so I didn't even bother with it.
So wait a minute. Because I've never had this one, and I
Mhm.
feel like I need to have it
You do.
Yes.
It's so good.
because you guys talk about it all the time. Well, I always get something else when I'm at a Joffrey's
Well-
cart, which I'll talk about because it's on my list.
Is it
but
your frozen
where-
espresso
No.
or the Jamaican Me Crazy?
Uh,
They're both on my list.
Stop ruining my list, you jackass.
Just
on my
other thing
list.
too, I
I'm
didn't want to have
sorry.
any of my drinks taken off the list, so I know you guys are going to be competing.
So wait, so where do you get that?
You
Because
can-
you get it in studios, right?
We get in studios by Tower of Terror,
Okay,
and
that's
you can also
always
get
the one
it
I
at
stop at.
Epcot over by. Now
It moves around in Epcot. You have to be careful.
Oh,
But it's usually
Because-
in the one that's over by in between Ellen, well now Guardians and
Guardians.
If it's still there,
Horizons, the old Horizons building.
and it's just
still
like
there. I just
yeah.
walked past it this weekend. It's
Okay.
still there. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's very refreshing. It's a little on the tart side. It's not super sweet at all. And again,
No.
you get a double shot.
Yeah.
And usually the bartenders at those Joffrey's booths are very friendly,
Mhm.
and they will strike up a conversation with you. And again, like they will say, you know
They're-
what,
They're also usually pretty young.
Yes.
and heavy on the pour.
Yeah,
And sometimes just don't know
Because
what the hell
they're
they're doing.
Yeah.
that's very true. Like there's
Bless their-
sometimes, bless their hearts. Yes.
Yeah.
There's sometimes that I'm like, I don't think that you could legally drink, but you must be 18 because you're working around alcohol. So I guess you're okay. But yeah, definitely they are on the young side.
I am not gonna lie
sure.
though. I haven't had a bad drink from a Joffrey's cart yet.
Oh, no, they're all
Like-
very good.
Like surprisingly good. Like the frozen espresso drink that they have, I can't remember the name of it, was really tasty. You're Making Me Crazy is my go-to coffee alcoholic beverage drink in the morning when I
Yeah.
want a coffee drink. It's just, and I'm just not a fan of Starbucks. And it's nothing that because I work there, it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
It's just, I've,
Oh, 100% Joffrey's over Starbucks
mhm.
any day of the week.
I just got my
Absolutely.
Joffrey's order in today.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so jealous. So they had a specialty drink at the Joffrey's cart right outside the Mexico Pavilion, like right by Port of Discovery. No. Yes. Right?
I
Port of
get
Discovery?
the two
Yeah.
buildings confused.
I do
they're-
too.
Yeah.
I do
so,
too.
Oh, why?
I'm gonna
Um,
say yes, and we could be wrong.
So it was iced tea vodka. It wasn't Firefly, but it was iced tea flavored vodka and frozen lemon.
Ooh.
So it was kind of like an Arnold Palmer, like an like a John Daly. It was like a John Daly. Very good.
Did you get the extra shot?
No, it was
Maria,
pre-mixed.
have we taught you not?
No, it was pre-mixed. And Antoinette got it. I didn't get it.
Antoinette, have we taught you nothing?
No, right? It was really good. It was very, very good. At that point, I was like, I don't think I need any more. So I
is that
abstained.
ever really a thing?
I mean, yeah, because we were going to Moonlight Magic that night.
Oh, fair enough.
So I wanted, if it was the end of the day and we were just going back to, we stayed at Saratoga that night. If we were just going back to Saratoga, I would have been like, fuck it, give me one.
Got it.
We had other plans.
Fair enough.
So.
I have one more that doesn't get too much love in Epcot. And this is over at Refreshment Outpost. And this is the Mango Star.
Ooh.
And this is a mango puree and star African rum.
I've never had this one.
It's real. I
feel like I've said that a lot. This.
It's a very unassuming booth, and I don't think this is not a frozen drink, but it's sort of on the thick side because it's a puree.
Yeah,
and it's really surprisingly refreshing.
I always get I'd never know what it's called. Elephant's foot.
Oh, the
That's
frozen
what I
elephant.
think.
Frozen
Yeah,
elephant.
elephant something.
There it
Frozen
is.
elephant. Yeah.
The thing is, they don't always have it.
Right.
They do. They just don't advertise it.
It depends on how much they have left, from what I understand, too.
The Amarillo cream.
Whatever they mix
Because
it with.
it's frozen Coke. They always
Yeah.
have the frozen Coke. So if they have the Amarillo cream, they'll do it for you. Oh my God, it's so good. But I totally forgot about that one until you just mentioned.
Yeah, that's my
The
last
mango one.
at
Well,
I
look.
think I have one more that I haven't had yet that I want to try.
Okay.
So this is almost like a kind of like an honorable mention because it just sounds so fucking good and it sounds super decadent. But over at La Artisan de Glace, you have the ice cream martini.
Yeah.
And I just want to do this with like Kahlua and vodka and coffee ice cream and just like
Yes.
like make my own kind of version of a White Russian. It just
That sounds so good. I am there for that. That is okay. So none of my 11 were taken.
Wait, nobody chose the frosé? I am so surprised.
It's not frosé, motherfucker.
You cannot tell me frosé did not make your list.
No,
The world is coming to a fucking end.
no. It's not frosé that I drink.
Oh.
It's Froscato.
Same shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. No,
Same
it is
enough.
not. No, it is not.
Is
So,
it a frozen wine?
Well, kinda. So
Did you get your corksicle with it?
No, I don't. No, I don't. It's not around long enough for me to have to. I drink it and it's still frozen. That's how quickly I down those. So my first one is from Wine Bar George, or you can do the basket walk-up window, and it is the Froscato. It is Moscato, vodka, and Dole Whip.
It kind of surprises me though that you like this.
It surprises me too because it is fairly sweet, and
That's
I am
what I'm.
Yeah.
right. And I do not usually like sweet drinks, really at all.
I just
And
don't like
this
sweet
is
wines
So
Me
I
either.
don't either. I am a dry red wine drinker through
Yep.
and through, but for
Mm-mm.
whatever reason, I don't know if it's because of the pineapple flavor or the addition of the vodka that kind of cuts the sweetness. I don't know what it is about this drink, but it is. I must have it. If I step foot in Disney Springs, I am getting this. That is literally when I was by myself on Monday. That is the first place I headed to. Like the first place. I didn't even, Adam, you'd be so proud of me. I didn't even stop at Gideon's to see
The
how
world
long the
is
wait.
definitely coming to an end. I just saw a pig
Jesus.
fly outside my window. I swear to you.
I didn't because it was so fucking hot and I wasn't leaving until later. I was like, what am I going to do? These cookies are going to be like absolute messes by the
The
time
world is truly
get
coming
them-
to an end.
I didn't stop to
She
see
spent
how long the wait
whole
was.
day in
I
Springs
did.
and didn't even attempt to get on the virtual queue.
Nope.
The world is coming to an end.
Yep.
I am sorry.
I know, right? I thought about it. And I was
Mind
like,
blown.
I can't wait to tell Adam that I didn't
This
attempt to
just
get
might
it.
be our last
Oh, I
episode.
forgot a drink.
What?
The ones at Splitsville, the frozen drinks at Splitsville.
Oh yeah, those weren't on my. I've never had those. Those
Oh my
weren't
god,
on my
they're
never
list.
had
so
to be
good.
there.
There's one that tastes like blueberry icy, like the blue ices, the Italian ices.
Oh,
You know, with the
Yeah,
spoon
yeah,
in
yeah.
the cup.
yeah.
Tastes exactly like it. That was the only way I could
Yeah, I
explain
never
it.
remember what those taste like. I always remember what the fucking spoon tastes like, not the ices. Do you remember
Is
that
it-
wooden spoon?
The wooden spoon or
Yes,
the
The
plastic
wooden spoon. No,
okay.
I'm
The
from the
wooden
70s, honey. It's a
spoon.
wooden spoon.
Oh, the
But
wooden spoon.
the frozen drinks, they had that little flight that they had, and it was
They have a flight
they have a flight. Yes,
of the frozen drinks.
yes, in Splitsville.
Fuck me twice. I will.
They were
I
all
want to
very
go.
good. I had the flight the last time.
Oh my god.
I think it was after running.
Oh Jesus.
I had to put myself to bed after it.
I was just gonna say, I'm sure that went right to your head.
Oh, it did, and I had to leave like, shortly after drinking them all.
Yeah. Okay, so that Frescato is gonna cost you $14. It's a little bit
Okay.
more pricey for a frozen drink. I kind of, well, I
No,
guess
they're
maybe
all
not.
about
no,
14.
they're- yeah,
they're
as
all
I'm
about
saying that.
price.
But that is like no trip is complete until
Is
I
it-
have one of those.
Well, I have to ask you because you don't like sweet. Is it super sweet?
don't.
though?
It is, but it's not. I don't know. It's so refreshing that
So
it's not. It's not like a. It's a
So
sweet.
it's not semi-dry.
No, it's not.
Semi-sweet.
No, it's definitely sweet. I think because it's frozen,
It might be.
I forgive some of its sweetness.
No, it
Does
does
that
make
make sense?
sense because I don't
Um,
think I would like the strawberry lemonade if it wasn't frozen.
Right. I don't think if this was not frozen, I don't know that I would like it as much.
Understood.
You know, like I don't. Yeah, I don't know. The fact that it's frozen kind of makes it. So that's my number one. My number two is from Magic Kingdom, from Sunshine Tree Terrace. It is another essential. If I'm going to Magic Kingdom, I need to get it. It is the citrus swirl. The orange and the vanilla soft serve together.
Yes.
You can't do just the orange, it's too tart.
But I like the tartness of the orange.
Well, I do too, but it's like orange juice concentrate. It's
Yeah.
it's
It is
not
just
even
frozen orange juice
yeah,
concentrate.
it is. Yeah, it's not even like orange sherbet. It's literally like the
Doesn't-
orange juice concentrate.
I also
It's
like it
very
when they
good.
dump it in the orange Fanta.
Oh, see, I haven't
That's the
done
float.
yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't done the float
Oh,
because
the float.
Don't
I
you
don't
want the Fanta?
don't you wanna?
Fanta.
The first time I had Fanta was before it was over in the United States, and I went to Spain as a senior in high school.
But Fanta was in the States in the 70s, early 80s.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yes,
But flavored Fanta wasn't.
correct.
Regular
so
Fanta was.
Our Spanish teacher before we went was talking about like, oh, just wait, this orange soda drink when you go over to Spain, and the other stuff that you can get in Spain, like the Spanish sandwiches and the jamon and like all this other stuff. And so that was the first time I had orange Fanta was in Spain, and now you can literally like walk a block and
Yeah, it's everywhere.
pick it up, it's everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
It is.
Isn't there a Fanta flavor at Club Cool?
Yes,
is there?
There's a watermelon
there
or something?
was. I don't know if it's still there.
I didn't go in on Thursday when I was there. We were in connections and creation shop.
Oh wait,
So yeah, I know you're shocked. The
surprise
amount
days.
of money that I spent in creations was
You see, you went
Oh.
shopping drunk, didn't you? Yep.
I went shopping for other people drunk.
You were so
So,
drunk. That's the problem,
yeah.
though. I like I
And
said.
mobile checkout is
dangerous.
Wonderful.
It is so much more dangerous.
It
If I'm
is.
just scanning shit and throwing it in my bag, I don't
Yep.
know how much it costs.
Yep. And they apply your discount right on the app. It's wonderful. It's so great. I love it so much. But yeah, it's totally dangerous. So Citrus Swirl in Magic Kingdom, it's only $4.99.
Yes.
That's pretty cheap for a park snack, I think.
It's not filling, though. Like, there's no...
No, but it's a snack. It's not supposed to be filling. A snack is supposed to be little so that you can try other snacks. So, I mean, yes, if you're getting multiple things, it adds up quickly. But I feel like $5 is pretty
It's cheaper
reasonable.
than the fucking egg rolls now.
I was just gonna say it's cheaper than a Starbucks drink.
Well,
The egg rolls are nasty now.
Yeah. Well. All right, my third one. Adam doesn't like it, but I think it's wonderful. It is from La Cava. It is you're already making a face. See?
there are
It's
so many better
no.
ones. I almost the whole menu. This is why I left La Cava out. I'm not gonna lie, because I couldn't.
I
it
don't
would've
get
been a
anything
whole-
else except for this
Are you
drink.
serious?
I don't
You
get
haven't had
anything else.
Any of the other ones?
No,
Maria.
because this one calls my name every time. It's like, Maria, buy me.
So many. Okay, now, all right. The next time we're together, we're gonna do different ones. Just
Okay.
promise me that.
Okay.
Or I'll do a different. You can get your nastiness, and I'll get you a different one, and you can try it.
Its name is
And
the
you can
Black
double fist.
Magic. Thank you very much. And it's delicious.
It's gross.
It's not gross.
I'm
It's-
not the only one who
It's
thinks this.
Oh no, most people think that it's gross. But I like it. It's
The problem is, I think also it was so hyped up to me by so many people
Yeah, well,
that by
by
the time
me,
I had
because-
it, I'm like,
because the first time I had it, I'm literally drinking it for the first time and I'm texting you, this is amazing. I can't wait for you to have this in 2 weeks because you were coming down like very soon after we were there. Oh
and
my
I
God,
had it, and I'm like,
this isn't good.
it's $25.
It's
and
21. It's expensive. It's expensive. I know, tip, yeah. That's true. So it's the Black Magic at La Cava. It's the Neil Patrick Harris drink. It's his mezcal. And mezcal is smoky.
There is no smokiness to this drink.
There is smokiness to it. You don't think it tastes smoky? What do you think it tastes like?
Like syrup. It tastes like fruit juice. It's
no.
not good.
Oh my God. It does have blackberry puree. So there's your fruit juice. But it also has cassis
Cassis.
liqueur and
Which is sweet.
yes, and mint and lime. So it's
Sweet.
$21.
There's nothing in there that screams good.
I do
There
like
needs
this
to-
too, Maria.
I think the problem is that it's not balanced for me.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I like the smokiness with the blackberry. I like that
I
combination.
like the smoking. It needs to be, but the smokiness needs to be more upfront
Do you
for that
think
to work better.
because
Yeah.
anytime I talk about it, Casey tells me that it's like licking a blackberry ashtray.
Okay. Well, she
I'm like,
hasn't.
you're wrong,
Okay.
but it's okay.
Okay. I like smoky drinks, though.
I do,
so that's like you.
Listen,
we
you
went-
like smoky scotches and stuff, so you're thinking of the smoke level you're gonna get in a scotch. Not gonna get that kind of smoke level in a
No,
mezcal.
no, because they even
That's
had a
true.
smoked drink at. They had a smoked blackberry drink at. Where the hell was that? When you were panicking about your flight.
Territory Lounge.
So when we went for dinner, they had a
That's a
smoked
smoked
blackberry.
turkey.
No, it wasn't. It was a
Oh.
smoked blackberry drink,
Oh,
But
Where
what was
it
the
came out in the
alcohol
close.
base in it?
and I don't remember.
well, it
But
had
it
to
wa-
have been like a whiskey or a.
I don't think it was,
Really?
but it
Yeah,
was.
I would be
but
shocked.
but I would prefer it to be a little more smoky or a little more tart. That's what I mean by it's unbalanced. The sweetness
Oh.
overpowers it. for me.
So, well, no, what you're saying is that it's too balanced.
No, it's
That
out
it's
of
too
balance.
equal.
No, that it's out of balance.
Well, you're
Because
saying
all
you
I
want it to
taste
be
is
either-
sweet.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like
I thought you were
all
saying
those-
that they're too
No, for, like,
you
you
don't
don't taste
taste
the
one or the
lime.
other.
Do you taste the lime in that?
No, not at all.
But it's in there. This is what I'm saying. There's unnecessary ingredients in this drink.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I'm trying to. They have the smoked
And again,
turkey.
at some place who's there's no sour mix in it.
I don't see. I mean, we were at Territory Lounge right before the pandemic hit, so I don't know.
think it's there
As of
anymore.
He might have
right
changed
now, the only thing that they have that is
It was in the restaurant, though. It wasn't at the lounge.
oh, okay, yes, the one that they brought to the table,
Yes, in the close.
and it was smoked at the table.
Yes.
I understand. Yes, okay, at Artist Point.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah.
it wasn't overly smoked. It was a delicate smoke, but it was really tasty.
Yeah, I remember taking a sip of your drink and
hating
thinking,
it.
and yes,
I remember you hated it.
yep, I was like, this tastes like fucking cigars, cigar ash. That's cigar ash in my fucking mouth, on my taste
But I
buds.
like some peated whiskeys. I like some. I don't
Was
like
that
overly
the
smoked.
smoking mirror?
I think so.
The Johnny Walker Black, Wildberry, Lime, and Rosemary Smoke?
Mm-hmm. Because I know there
That
wasn't a smoked
sounds
alcohol in it.
Amazing.
It was.
It sounds amazing, but it
is.
tastes like butt.
Now you know how I feel about your black magic.
I like the Black Magic, too. I'm with you, Maria. I
I
like
do
the Black
too.
Magic.
I thought it sounded. I read this and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna really like this, and I'm like, oh,
Well, and
I just spent $21 on an okay drink.
it is very expensive. But for somebody who doesn't do bourbon and scotch and whiskey and doesn't do smoky, I
Okay.
think it's enough.
See, but
Because
that's it.
right. And
That's the difference.
well, and that's true. Because you are very used to that and I am not.
No, it's not. It's
Or your palate is more attuned to
what
that
I'm looking
smoky
for
flavor.
when
Right, yeah.
What I'm looking for when something says smoky, I know what I'm looking for in that
Right.
drink, and it's not there.
And
But again, I also don't
mezcal
feel it's
is
a
not.
margarita
Well, yeah, that's true.
because
Well-
there's no sour balance to it. Like margaritas usually have some sort of bite or sourness to them.
I don't know, do you consider that a margarita? Because you're
I
right,
don't know
there's
what-
no sour mix. There's no.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's just a frozen.
It's a frozen cocktail.
Yeah. Now that you mention that. There's
It just doesn't-
there's no agave
only-
syrup. There's no,
No.
well, you don't. I mean,
Well,
you don't need it.
agave-
You don't need it because
No,
the
it does- you-
blackberry
that would-
puree is
yeah.
sweet enough. Yeah. But
And
yeah,
would you mind
I
grabbing me
like
one, please?
I like the mezcal.
I like mezcal. Certain ones are more smoky than others, but that's like even with your peated whiskeys
True.
and everything peated.
Yeah, true.
It's some of them are just going to be overly smoky, and some of them are just going to be kind of like blanketing. And I like the taste of smoke. I like, and this just doesn't do it for me.
Oh,
Sorry. It
That's
just
okay.
again,
it's okay. You don't have to like everything I like. I
no,
mean,
I
just
don't
most
like most
of the
things.
things.
Do you like?
Oh, shut up.
So far, the two on your list that you mentioned, I won't drink.
All right. Well, I don't know that you'd do this next one either. This is not a drink though. Okay, so this is where I think it gets a little controversial.
All right, give me 1 second. Wait for Tim to get back then.
Did you pour yourself another Woodford, sir?
I did.
Oh,
And Adam wanted one too, so I had to go pour him and bring it upstairs.
there you go.
Thank you, babies.
You're welcome.
All right, so this next one I think might be a little controversial because not all of it is cold. But the longer it sits, the cooler it gets.
Well, that's with anything.
By proxy. It is and it's a seasonal item right now, so I don't know, but they usually have different seasonal things that you can always get something like
oh
this.
boy,
Um,
here it comes.
It is the strawberry cheesecake funnel cake.
How is that? Because of the ice cream on top?
Yep. So, and the only reason why I included this is because I had it with Antoinette and Jacqueline, and I split it on Thursday.
Okay.
I have never had a funnel cake that I liked more. Because I'm not usually a funnel cake, because, funnel cake is hot. Or maybe not hot, but warm.
They can, like, if
It
they're
can
hot,
be hot,
they
yeah.
can be super hot.
But this is at the funnel cake kiosk right next to the American Adventure in Epcot. And this is a special for Flower and Garden. And Flower and Garden, by the time this episode comes out, Flower and Garden probably will have already ended.
Yeah, it's already June.
Yeah. Well,
Food and Wine has to start
right now
in like
it's June.
2 days.
By the time this comes out, it'll probably
Food
be
and Wine
July.
starts like tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
so, I
last
mean-
week. It started last week. So this is funnel cake topped with strawberry ice cream, cheesecake bits, strawberry drizzle, and whipped cream. So by the time Antoinette, because Antoinette went and bought it, and we were sitting right next to the American booth. So what? Magnolia Terrace, is that what it was called? I think that's what it's called. So we were sitting right next to the festival booth. By the time Antoinette had gotten to us, the ice cream hadn't melted, but had cooled the funnel cake enough that when you cut into it and you got everything in one bite, it was cold. Like it was a cold bite. It was so fucking good. I would order that again and again and again and again. And every time I look at those funnel cakes from that kiosk, I'm like, look at that fucking slab of ice cream.
See,
like,
that's
it looks so dumb because you're like, why can't you just get a tub of ice cream and fucking put a scoop on it like a normal human being? No, you got to put a fucking slab on the... I will never say that again. It works.
I just can't see
It works.
again. I think it's something about the price of it that turns me off on this one.
It costs nothing to make a funnel cake.
You are
Literally
correct.
nothing.
Well, it's not super expensive. I mean, the drinks are more expensive. It's
Well, I
$10.50.
understand that.
So it's
But
not
$10.50. But I look at I get a funnel cake for maybe $3 at a fair. I mean,
this is not it, but
I
but
understand that.
you're getting a
but I
basic
can't-
funnel cake for that. You're not
I am,
you know.
but I'm fine with the basic
I mean,
funnel cake
listen,
too.
you can get a pumpkin funnel cake at the fair. It's amazing.
They're so good.
But this is when but that's exactly it. And just to spend $12 on a funnel cake is like I can't wrap my mind around.
$10.50.
Whatever.
Stop
Tip.
adding. No, you don't. Jesus Christ.
But all right, so $10.50 for a funnel cake is still expensive for a funnel cake.
That's yes, I agree with that. It is, but
I mean-
in comparison to some of the other stuff that you're getting at Epcot,
Well, alcohol's always expensive,
true.
and your Dole Whip is only $4.50.
Yeah.
And how much was your upside down one? The upside down cake. The Dole Whip with the upside down cake. It's like
you know what? I
$7 or
don't know.
$8.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I mean,
Yeah.
it's
also smaller than
Well,
the funnel
true.
cake. Yeah.
And this is also not meant to serve one person, from what I understand
No,
as
yeah,
well.
all three of us ate off of this. Now, could I eat it myself? Absolutely.
Would you feel like crap afterwards?
100%. Yeah, of course.
Decisions were made.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Regrets happen. It's okay. But yeah, it was
I mean-
it was really, really good. And for as hot as it was, I will say for as hot as it was when I was there last Thursday, the ice cream actually held up pretty well. To the point where like it still was ice cream at the end of the when we were finishing it up.
Now,
It took
that
us-
just flat out fucking scares me.
Well, it wasn't long before we finished it, but it wasn't, do you know what I mean? Like it was,
No, I
like
understand.
it didn't melt right away.
I
So
got you.
like it was not a whole bunch of milk fat, just that would just disintegrate in the sun. So it was very good. Really good. So I will not be sleeping on those funnel cakes from now on. That is gonna be part of my,
Your everyday
my
occurrence
go-to.
kind of thing.
Yeah, my everyday occurrence when I'm in Epcot on like a random Tuesday.
It could happen.
It could. My next one is from Joffrey's Kiosks. It is my go-to. Every time I get off Tower of Terror, I get one of these, and it's the Shaken Jamaican.
It's good.
It
It is
so good.
very good.
It is so good.
I've tried to make this at home. It never comes out quite right.
No, okay, so it's cold brew with caramel and vanilla and coffee
You had it. You said it right and then stopped yourself.
I know.
You know that,
Why did I do that? Coffee liqueur flavoring. And then you can add a shot of like Kahlua or Bailey's, or you could do vodka too, or double shot if they'll do that for you. Again, usually the Joffrey carts are manned by young kids who maybe should not be serving alcohol, but we're not going to say anything.
No, hell no.
Because they are heavy-handed most times. For a regular, just off the menu, shaken Jamaican, it's $9.49. That's pricey for a coffee drink. But I would absolutely...
Again, you're adding a shot of alcohol to it, though, too.
Yeah,
so
if you add the shot, it's going to be more. But just for the basic
it's like
one...
$12.
Yeah, true. It'll be about that. But again, I would rather go to the kiosk and get a $9 coffee than stand in line at Starbucks and get... I mean, I like Starbucks. I don't not like Starbucks. I do like Starbucks. But I don't know. Joffrey's is just much more quality control, I feel.
Well, they're smaller, so they can be. And,
right.
And that's honestly how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Starbucks has lost its way.
And it's just so good. Okay. Here's my other controversial one.
Oh, boy.
I think all of yours have been controversial so far.
Have they? Because this is not something that you buy. It is something that is free.
She's going to say water. I'm going to punch her in her mouth.
Ice water.
You are so dumb. I can't with you.
But here, there's a little...
Click. Hanging up on you.
There's a little hack, okay? So, I mean, we all know that the quick service restaurants give away free
There's
ice
a
water.
hack to water?
There is. So you need to go to a restaurant where the drink machines are not behind the quick service line. So Regal Eagle and Connections are the two that I noticed, because I was in both of them last week, that have the drink machines outside of the line. So all you have to do is you go up, you say, I want a cup for water. They'll give you the cup for water. You go over, you get as much ice as you want, because we all know that I love ice in my drinks as cold as possible. You get your water and you do like a shot, maybe two, of the Powerade. Just like quick. And the thing that I like about this is that you don't need to go back up and say, can I have another water? If you want more water, you just go back to the machine. Now, you do not fill up with soda or fill up with Powerade or whatever the fuck, lemonade or whatever. You need to be honest. You get fucking water.
Maria, stop pounding your table.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You turned it to Mom, Maria.
Yeah, right?
Because your face got stirred.
That was Mother Maria right there. You need to be, this is not like cheat the system. But you don't have to wait. You don't have to go up to the kiosk and ask for another, it's saving cups. We're all about being green here. Not really, but we're going with that. That's an angle that we would like. That's a thing. It's just easier. Also, you take advantage of the AC when you're inside.
Oh, I don't disagree about taking advantage of the AC, but
100%.
Water.
Yes. Also, if you pack liquid IV, like I tend to do during the hot
Those
months.
cups, you have to be careful because cups are sometimes too small for the liquid IV and it concentrates them a little too much.
You have to do like a
half a
pack, yeah. And then go get another cup when you're done and put the rest of the pack in, because you can't put a half pack back in your bag. It's going to be everywhere.
Bring an empty bottle with you and you can fill that up.
That's
too.
true. I don't like to carry water bottles because it's something I have to carry. No. Don't want to do it. I don't want to save the environment that much.
No, I'm just saying.
Just like a
because
little
that's
bit.
what I would do, is because they do have also bottle refills and stuff.
They do. But that's
But you
bulky,
can-
and that's one extra thing that I have to make sure I have before I leave.
Well, that's why you get like
No.
like bottles that you don't necessarily care about.
No. Nope. I need
No?
a pocket to put it in, or like a thing on my bag, and then I have to open my bag and get it out and put it in and swing it back around and put it back on my back, and like, I don't know. Just a cup, thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
I like to travel light, sir.
Yeah. Sometimes even without your luggage.
Or a plane ticket home.
That's the ultimate light. I'm not coming back.
Peace out, Todd.
Fuck you.
Good luck with the kids.
And your little dog too.
He is not little.
I know,
can
he's
tell
a
you
big
that.
boy.
He's down here sleeping on Todd's recliner right now. Also, I think Todd is a little upset because Romeo follows me around,
Uh-oh.
and Todd bought him. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, I know.
like
You
he's
rescued
the
him.
one that
You
went
rescued
and
him,
picked
yeah.
him out, and like, I want this
Because you
dog.
were in Florida when he did
I
this.
was, yeah. So,
You only met him when you got home.
yes, true. So it's only been since Monday. Today is Thursday, and the
He's
dog
just keeping
follows
an eye
me
on
around.
you so you don't
That's
make him disappear.
That's probably true. I would never. He is the sweetest, most docile couch potato of a dog. Okay, let's get back on track. Okay,
So you said water.
I said water.
I could have said beer. Oh, fuck me,
That's the
Maria.
next one. That's why she's got 11.
That's not my next one. My next one, I'm going to the ice cream shop in France as well, Adam.
Okay.
But again, a little bit of like warm versus sweet, but the sweet, or not warm versus sweet, warm versus cold, but the cold takes over. And I'm going to get a croque glacé.
I
So
look at this and I just think that looks so fucking heavy and so
Yeah.
fucking filling.
it is
And messy.
definitely, it's not messy. It's really not, because when the ice cream does start to melt, it kind of like absorbs into the brioche bun, for lack of better words, that it is encased
No,
in.
it is a brioche bun.
Yeah. This was Todd's addition to my list, because I said to him, I was like, okay, what are some cool treats? And he's like, oh, the croque glacé in France. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds good. It is, when you first get it, it is definitely warm, but as soon as you start biting into it, the ice cream on the inside is obviously still cold. So it's a good mixture, and as you keep eating it, it becomes more and more chilled. So it is a pressed brioche bun with whatever choice of ice cream you want. And then the drizzles that you can choose from are usually either a raspberry or a chocolate. I thought that they used to have caramel, but I couldn't find that anywhere, so maybe I made that part up. This one is only $6.10. $6.10.
Well, it's bread and ice cream.
Yeah, I
There's
mean,
not much to it.
Right, but it is fairly large. Like, this is something that you could definitely share with somebody
It's intimidating.
and
I
be
think that's the
totally
problem with
satisfied.
it.
It's so good. So that would be one of the things. Now onto my beer.
I can't believe you said you have beer on your list. It's fucking killing
wait,
me right
wait.
She had
now.
ice water on her list,
Yeah.
so
Wait until you hear what beer I have on my
Please
list.
tell me it's not the fucking Japan one.
No, no.
With the frozen foam
No,
on top, because then we can't be friends.
Oh God, no!
it's
It's
Shopper Hopper.
so disgusting. No, it's not.
Then you're wrong.
It is.
Because I almost put Choff and Gin on mine, and I'm
that
like,
would be, yeah, that would be a good one. You're gonna go to Dockside Margarita. You're gonna get a Corona.
no, you're fucking
No, you're not.
Yes, you are. And you're gonna go sit behind the bar.
You are not getting a fucking Corona at Dockside Margarita.
Why
I
not?
will badge slap the fuck out of you. Fuck no.
The only beer that is acceptable to get at Dockside is a highlight.
I don't like High Life. It's too bitter for me. It's
No,
gross.
Maria, there's so many other drinks. You can fucking get a
Listen.
fucking Corona.
The Corona is refreshing, and it's basically
Corona
water.
Yeah, exactly. So why don't you just get a glass of fucking water?
Yeah,
They
get
can
your ice
refill it
water.
for you.
Well, I
You
did
can get the waiter to
as
do
well.
it.
I did go under as well. But you go and you sit behind the bar area. You get under an umbrella. You get a little bit of breeze coming off the water.
The level of disgust, I don't know if you can actually feel through, like, my voice.
Episode
but
245, the one where Maria cheats again.
the one where Maria fucking orders a fucking beer at Dockside.
Beer, ice water. I mean, I could have put those on my list, but I didn't.
Well, see, that's why you only had
beer
five.
at Dockside? You could have said any place else.
But I want to
We
sit
were
by-
rooting for you.
We were all rooting for you. Bonus points if you know what we're talking about.
Yes, 100%.
Put it on the page with the meme and the episode number. Russell will get it. Russell, if
Still
you don't
like
get
those
this,
memorized.
if you don't get this, I'm going to be so disappointed. Oh my god. Okay, well then I'll move on to my next one if that's all right with you.
Please.
I put the cinnamon bun cold brew from Everglazed Donuts, another coffee, but oh my god.
I haven't had it yet.
Oh, I want this so bad. I haven't had it either, but it sounds so amazing. No, I know. I want it so bad. So it's cold brew, cinnamon bun syrup, cinnamon toast milk, and whipped cream. Tim's making a face. I'm assuming that it's just like cinnamon toast crunch and the milk, and you
No,
then take the
I'm
cereal
sure
out.
I'm sure it's artificially
Oh,
flavored.
yeah, but I'm assuming that's what it would taste like.
Tim looks horrified.
And it's $6.50.
This is reminding me of the fucking rum chata and fireball craze of
Yeah.
Ugh.
8 years ago.
Yeah, I can't.
It tastes like cinnamon toast crunch.
Does it really? I
Yeah, it
never.
does.
Yeah,
I never.
Especially if
got
you
into
do a
it.
shot of it, you rim the glass with brown sugar. We did it. I mean, we took part in that craze, unfortunately.
Ooh, was it good?
It was very good.
It's
You
very
just
good.
can't
but
have
you
too
can have
many
like
of them.
one shot, and that's it.
Oh man.
Which
And
in
then
the
you have
buying-
a bottle of rum chata in your freezer for like...
Yeah, until you throw it
yeah,
out.
to throwing it away.
But you can put
Because
it in your
nobody
coffee.
drinks it.
It's fine.
It's not good.
I don't. Yeah, and I don't drink coffee, so
Well, Adam does, but I like rum chata. It's not
I
bad.
also drink my coffee. A majority of the time, I drink my coffee black.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's a shame. So you can get that at Everglazed
Bitch,
Donuts.
you ordered water. Don't tell me drinking coffee black is a shame. Fuck off.
You can get this at Everglazed Donuts in Disney Springs. And then, while you're there, get a hot donut.
Yeah.
And really fuck everything up.
So she could have a hot and cold again.
I know.
That's
I know. Okay. So then, speaking of not your father's root beer or whatever it's called, Beaches and Cream at their walk-up window. I don't know that you can get this in the sit-down restaurant, but you can at the walk-up window. They have adult hard floats and milkshakes. So this is at the beach club. They have like 5 different ones, and all of them are around $13. The one that I would like to try is the Ace pineapple hard cider, and they do it with rainbow sherbet. I wouldn't do it with the
Ooh.
sherbet. I would do it with vanilla ice cream.
I do it with sherbet.
Would
I do
you?
sherbet.
Tart
Yeah.
and the sherbet. Hell yeah.
So, and then they also have the root beer float. So it's not your father's root beer with vanilla. They do a Guinness float with
They don't do it with your seltzer?
no. With my root beer seltzer that I don't really
Yes.
like, that I'm still nursing. It's almost gone. It's bad.
I will say something I do want to try is salt and straw.
Yeah.
I do too. And I didn't
They
put that
have-
on this list because I felt like
It's obvious.
yeah.
And I haven't been there, so I wanted to put stuff I've done. But they have a chocolate nocino cherry pie. That sounds
Ooh.
amazing.
See, their flavors rotate so often.
Yeah.
True.
These are all seasonal, and they're weird, like pink rosé and watermelon sorbet, baked brie and fig cheesecake,
Ooh, I love figs. Oh,
Ooh.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah. It
deviled
does.
egg custard with smoked black tea,
No.
No.
cinnamon and honey fried chicken.
I would try it.
Fried
I also-
chicken and
I'm also
ice
the-
cream?
I'm also the ass who ate garlic ice cream and really liked it.
Oh, what? Where did you
Yes.
have that?
We have a garlic festival every year up here,
Oh.
usually around Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
You guys got to come up for it. It's a lot of fun.
they had garlic ice
It-
cream.
They have
Yes.
garlic everything.
Ooh,
It was good.
your breath is kicking.
Everybody's kicking
Yeah,
it.
that's
Fuck
true.
was all
Wait,
That's
that.
true.
wait,
yeah.
you get the big heads of purple German garlic,
Ooh,
which that garlic you can eat raw. It's so good.
I mean, I probably would. And then my last one is another controversial one because it's not inherently meant to be cold, but they keep it cold. So when you get a piece of it, it is
Oh,
cold.
boy.
Um,
Oh boy.
and that what are you oh boying for?
Because I'm scared now because you had water and beer, so
This is the fudge. It's served cold. It is
I'm gonna deny
refrigerated.
this
It's
one. No.
room temperature.
It is not room
Okay.
temperature.
If that's the case, I could have thrown zebra domes on this
Oh, well then yeah, why wouldn't you?
because it's not.
They're
really
stored
a
cold, but
cold
they're not.
dish.
Yeah,
They're served cold.
If you would
There's
try to
dairy in
eat
it.
frozen fudge, you would chip a tooth.
No, it's not frozen, it's cold.
If you try to eat cold fudge, you chip a
No,
tooth.
you
like
would not.
truly
Stop it.
refrigerated. Yes, you would. Like
Yes, you
truly refrigerated, like it gets hard and brittle. It doesn't taste good.
Well, I think it's delicious.
I love fudge, but no, not on this list.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no,
No,
no.
I disagree. I disagree. Cold fudge is delicious and should be kept as so. Cold. That's my list.
Throw water in her beer.
You're gonna put water in my beer?
ice
that what you
water and Corona.
Every beer will taste like a Corona for you. I'll just pour some water in it from now on. You'll be fine.
Listen, I would be super happy. Corona is my summer drink. I'm good with that. Corona and a lime, and I'm good to go. So that's my list.
My Corona.
So what do you like as cold treats on a hot day?
Yeah, because I think a fudge is a really good idea to have on a hot day when it starts getting melty all over the fucking place too.
Well, that's why you stay in the air conditioning and you eat it. That's
Mhm.
duh.
Duh.
Or you air condition hop. One side of the street to the other side, to the other side, to the other side. You just go through shops. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do.
I have one honorable mention that's not found in the park,
What?
but it's a good transition.
Ooh. Is it on the cruise ship?
Fuck yes, it is.
When you said transition, I was like, ooh, bing.
Yeah, and basically they do cold brew coffee, but they have like this whole gravity brewing system set up, and it's just beautiful to look at, and it just slowly drips into this thing all day long.
Looks
It
like a
is some
science
of the
experiment.
Yeah, it looks like a giant science experiment, and it's some of the best cold coffee I've ever had in my life.
So did you look at the Wish and what was going to be on the Wish? Like, is it
Nope.
going to be...
I'm going in kind of dumb
Okay.
because I want to be surprised.
I can't imagine they wouldn't have... I mean, they're
Wait,
going to
well,
have a
they
coffee
have-
shop
Gonna be a
in
Cove.
some... Yeah.
There's gonna be a cove.
Okay.
It's called Cove Cafe,
Oh, okay.
and they all have the same kind of Cove Cafe, and you can get like fancy coffee drinks. You pay for them. They're a few bucks each, and then you can also spike them as well.
That's
But
totally
I
worth it.
loved my
Cove
Cove
Cod
Cafe.
will work on the
I
cruise.
still have a few Cove cards somewhere. I don't
It's
know
right
where
here.
they are.
What are those?
Yeah, so basically, if you get like a
Your
bunch of
reward
stamps,
card.
Oh, a Cove card. I thought you were
Yes,
saying
Cove
Coke card. I'm like, why would
No,
you need a
Cove,
Coke
Cove.
card? That's weird.
Cove card. So like you get like if you buy like 5 of their expensive like coffee drinks, you get the 5th one free or what have you.
Gotcha. Okay. That's cool.
And that would usually be my morning ritual before I started drinking. The most
Just
Him and
stop
James
there.
would head down
Just
to the cove.
before you start drinking. Okay. All right.
yeah, because usually I'd head to Cove in the morning to get my fancy coffee, eat breakfast, and then we still have like $5 Bloody Marys and mimosas.
At the cove pool.
Yep.
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
Nope. Nothing at all.
And
It's
anyone
vacation.
who does can get the fuck out. because
Pretty much.
that is
You in the
that is
wrong
how
fucking
we
spot.
roll.
It's a
This
drinking
is
show
indeed
with a
how
Disney
we
problem.
roll.
That's yeah, true. All right, well, I think that's pretty good. I think those were pretty good.
I think that was really good, except for the water and the beer. So what I'm
Oh,
going to
so
say
you meant
here,
the fudge was good? Was a good choice? That was a good choice. The cold,
the
my
fudge is
cold
not
fudge.
even on the
My cold
list.
fudge. It's
No.
good.
No,
Come
does
on.
not
No.
even make the
No.
list.
No.
Sorry,
You're killing
Maria.
me.
No.
Somebody
You're killing
back
me.
me up and tell them that those fudge is served cold,
Yeah,
please.
and where can they back you up?
I don't on the Facebook page.
Fuck me, Maria. I can't believe you just said I don't know.
On the Facebook page, come and join us. Facebook.com/groups/3 sheets.
Well, at this point, everybody has Facebook.
Yeah.
Just take
Just
a little
fucking
magnifying glass
search for us.
and search for 3 sheets to the mouse. The number 3
That's right.
sheets to the mouse.
You have to answer the 4 questions, otherwise you get a big fat red X, and I do not let you in. And even if
Maria,
I am
kick
going to
you
let
in
you
the
in,
ass.
I kick you in the ass. And even if I do let you in, you're going to probably wait like 1 or 2 weeks. So don't get discouraged. Just know that I see you. I hear you.
The waiting room hosts 10 people, so we want to fill it all up before
You
we
are
let it in.
validated,
Yes.
but only when enough people are around to let you in. And that's the only time that, you're only validated by other people. Every other spot in life, you are a
You
lovely
mean the
human
world
being.
to
You mean the
somebody.
world to someone. And to someone, you are the world.
Just not Maria.
We are the world.
Oh boy.
We are the children. I don't know the words.
That was my 8th grade graduation song.
Shut
I think it was
up.
everybody's 8th grade graduation.
That was
Yeah.
not my 8th grade graduation song.
That
Well,
and,
if you were born of a certain time,
Yes.
All
it
right.
was either that or End of the Road.
Oh,
And Whitney
my
Houston.
God. I
What's the
believe
song?
the children
Yes,
are
that- yep.
future.
It was both of those songs were my 8th grade graduation songs.
That's great.
I just aged myself.
We come to the end of the
And on that note, we
road.
have.
Yes. All right.
We-
Tim, any closing remarks?
Yes, I do actually. So summer has started now, and it begins like really busy season for Adam and myself, when we try to see as many sheeters as we can throughout the summer. Starting with next week, we have a bunch of people coming over our house, and then we go to other different places, and we have the cruise. So I just want to say to everybody, all the other sheeters, plan little mini sheet up groups in your area. Find out who lives in your area and meet up with somebody you haven't met yet that might be in the group, and start your own little plan in groups and share the pictures to the group. Let us know you're hanging out and getting to meet each other
Yeah.
outside of the park.
Yeah. We've done that. We usually
Yeah.
do, for those of you who are in the Hershey area, we usually do Chalktoberfest, which is in Hershey every year during October. And I know the people in Chicago have done Chicago sheet ups
Yeah.
and stuff like
The
that.
Chicago sheet ups are a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I went to one.
have-
Well, I think
And
I
Sarah
wrote that.
does
Yeah.
a bunch of them in
Sarah
California.
does, yeah. Sarah and Catherine and Cherie
Emily.
and Emily, and there's tons of people that live in all areas of the U.S. We have people overseas, and there's typically going to be a sheeter nearby you, so get to know them.
Especially as we get more digitally inclined, it's harder to meet people in person and
Right.
to have something. You have the show, you have the group in common, you have Disney in common, you have stuff to talk about already built in. As awkward as it is meeting new people, trust me, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah. If you live near a big city, chances are there are sheeters in your area, so it's it's not difficult to get out there and meet like-minded people who think like we think. So, and
And again,
we're always growing. So there's always new
Definitely.
people being added to the group when I feel like it.
when Maria decides to validate
Yes.
them. And if you need help planning an event, or if you don't know how to get started, or if you need help with the plate, please reach out to any admin or myself, Maria, Tim, Mikey, and we'll either try to help you out as much as we can or set up the event for you. So,
Yeah. Anything else, Timothy?
No, it'll do it for me. That's enough. I mean, at least I had closing
I
remarks
know,
tonight.
right?
yeah,
That was
there it
good.
is.
That was like basically a speech.
I mean, listen, it's gonna snow.
Let's
world's
not
gonna
get
end.
crazy. Okay,
Serious. Please don't say it's going to snow.
No.
We do live in the Poconos.
not yet. Adam,
Well, as you know, we have Sheet Up on the Seas coming up very, very soon. We're under 50 days, I think, or definitely under 60.
I think we're at 52 days till we hit Orlando and Cape Canaveral. So we're 48 days to it.
52 days.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Yeah.
Yes. So we're about 52 days to the cruise. Leg 1 is August 15th to August 19th. Leg 2 is August 19th to August 22nd. Unfortunately, if you are trying to sign up for the Fish Extender, that group has already closed. I might be able to sneak you in, so just private message me directly if that's something you're still interested in doing. If you have not booked your cabin yet, there are still cabins available. Feel free to reach out to Jillian. She is on the page, or check out our Facebook group, and on the event page, you will find all the information there. After that, for our runners, we have our Wine and Dine Disney Half Marathon weekend, which is slowly creeping up. We have 132 days till the weekend kicks off for that. The 5K is on November 4th, and it goes through November 6th with the half. Of course, there's also the post-race party on November 6th for those of you who are running the half. Look forward to seeing you a lot of there. Both Tim and I are running. A bunch of us are running. As for the main event, we have Marathon Weekend for our runners group. There are so many of us running, and I'm so grateful to see how much the group has picked up. And you can find our running group, just 3 sheets to the finish line. Find it on Facebook, wherever you find other shit on Facebook. But that's 194 days out. The dates for that 5K is January 5th. And that goes through January 8th. And then, of course, if you're doing the Castaway Challenge, which we are not this time, it goes all the way through January 12th. If there's any questions, feel free to reach out to the page. Everything's posted. The running events are posted on our 3 sheets to the finish line group. And it is an amazing group for those of you who are looking for some motivation to help get you in shape. We drink a lot, therefore we have to exercise a bit to get off some of the drinking weight. Come and join us. We have all levels of activity, all levels of people who are just trying to lose a few pounds. Different events. We have our Apple Ring group. There's always something going on there to help you, and a bunch of get yourself a little bit motivated. I know it's hard during the summer,
Right.
so something to think of. We also have 3 Sheets Gaming, which our editor Todd, who is the king of right now, and he does the Fortnite Fridays. I'm trying to switch in it to Fall Guys Friday. He has told me no multiple times, because I'm actually good at Fall Guys and not really all that good at Fortnite. So there is that. But you know, if there's enough of us who say we want Fall Guys Fridays,
There you go, it might happen.
So I'm just putting it out there.
it's so funny because anytime Todd streams and gets on and streams, I always get on and harass him through the comments.
That's awesome.
And then I listen until he notices that I commented, and he's like, "Hey, my wife is commenting." I'm literally upstairs from where he's streaming, but and then I click off.
Well-
I'm like, "Okay, my job is done."
I've ignored him enough. I've annoyed him enough.
Sure have. Well, guys, I think we came up with some really nice options, except for my water, beer, and fudge.
Water, fudge.
Debacle.
When I come to your house next weekend, I would like water, beer, and fudge ready to go. Thanks.
You'll get some water, you get some beer, not Corona, but you probably
I'll
won't get
bring
any
my own
fudge.
Corona. Fine.
You might get some Swedish fish, but not some fudge.
Okay, I'll take that too. That's fine. We can freeze them. That's cold by proxy.
Oh, fuck.
Well, but, stay cool. Let us know what your favorite cool treats are in the parks when it's, Satan's asshole hot and your face
The
is
swamp ass.
swamp ass, your face is melting off your body. But don't worry. This isn't goodbye. This is see you real soon, hopefully with some AC. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
And thank you.